Nepo babies, what are they? Nepo baby is a portmanteau or mashup of nepotism, which means favouritism through kinship, and baby, which is a tiny, whiny little human or creature that cannot look after itself. Most commonly used to describe children of celebrities who go into a same or similar field as their famous parents, one they more often than not should not really be in. I want to be clear, not all children of famous celebrities are Nepo babies. There are some brilliant examples of this. Matt Bellamy, the lead singer, vocalist, guitarist and pianist of Muse. He has a famous parent. His famous parent is George Bellamy, the guitarist of the pop group The Tornadoes. They were the first UK act to get a US #1 ever. And that is amazing. That was with their single Telstar they released in 1962. That is something you cannot take away from that man, and that is not something you should dump on that child. That is amazing. Why is he not a Nepo baby? Because he's actually good at what he does. He can actually perform, he can actually sing, he can actually play his guitar, and he can actually do the piano. Mental. I can't do one of them. That is completely unlike Willow Smith. But that is like Jack Quaid, son of Meg Ryan and Dennis Quaid. He's most known for Boimler in Star Trek Lower Decks and as Huey in The Boys. And why is he not a Nepo baby? Because he can act. He can do what he is actually in his field to do, and that is amazing. Completely unlike the topic of this video, North West. The 12-year-old eldest child of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. Hi, I'm Rob. I have brick and mouth syndrome, and today I want to bully a 12-year-old. Daughter of bipolar, self-proclaimed Nazi, Kanye West, and reality TV star, whose own mother released the fuck tape of her and American R&B star Ray J. Kim Kardashian. On the 1st of May 2026, North released a 6-track EP called North Forever, stylised with late 90s to early 2000s leet speak, a moronic style of writing used most commonly by sweaty, gross World of Warcraft players and the even sweatier, even grosser adults that would prey on these teenage MMORPG players. Ugh. The tracks are called In Running Order: How Should I Feel? Die. Hashtag North Forever. This Time. Whoa. And Aishite, which is Japanese for love me or please love me. This is your first clue that she is a gross, disgusting weeb. Luckily I've not got the right t-shirt on to also be lumped in that group today. So, let's have a quick look at that cover art for this EP. Notice anything? This is what the kids call cyber sigilism. Now, anyone born before 2005 would argue that it could be black metal, it could be grindcore, it could be a death metal logo, or one of the other millions of various extreme metal band logos, and that argument would go on for quite a while. Yep. It doesn't sound like any of them. I'll just put that out there now. It does not sound like any of them. I have listened to this EP, so you do not have to. And I implore you, don't. I beg you. Save your ears. Do not listen to this. This EP is fucking terrible. So with that said, structurally, this EP has no fucking direction. Which in itself is poetic for someone whose name is the direction on a compass. 2, if you want to be pedantic about it. There are elements of hyperpop, elements. There are elements of hardstyle. There are also elements of mumble rap. And there is the vague impression of what 80s guitar wanking should have sounded like back in the day. There is also some of the most bizarre sampling I have ever heard. Mumford & Sons? Mumford & Sons. Who is sampling Mumford & Sons in 2026? Please. Could someone get back to me on that one? Because I just want to know. It's wrong. Along with Caramel Dancing. That's a meme kid. That kid likes memes. That's all there is to that. They're just a meme. The lyrics in this song are so utterly shallow and self-absorbed, but mostly so shallow that even a baby would struggle to drown in them. There is so much auto-tune in this. It is hard to tell where the bit-crushed vocal and samples end and North's own voice starts punishing us. And I do mean punishing us. Not a single one of these tracks is over 2 minutes and 4 seconds long. This is music for the brain rot generation. If you can call it music. And that is an if. This EP, just like Northwest herself, has no idea what it's trying to be. It has no identity. There is an attempt at a theatrical opening, I will give her credit for that, but there is a clear lack of creativity involved here. And that is sad. Multiple tracks using the same sample. I understand that if you like something you tend to overuse it. I tend to wear the same t-shirt. But I at least wash them in between use. The rise and fall of this EP is giving me whiplash. It feels like someone refusing to take their bipolar medication and having a manic ADHD episode. Does that sound familiar to anyone else? It is taking unexpected sequencing to its absurd conclusion while being utterly predictable in what it is. Should this EP have been made in the first place? Hell no! God, no! Unless you absolutely fucking hate yourself, your own ears, and the concept of music itself, I beg you, I really beg of you, do not go listen to this. It is fucking trash. This gives me the same feeling that JoJo Siwa gives me. And it's not good. A child with infinite resources, no family stability, given every opportunity, but no idea how to use it. All while being forced, in the public eye, to live out a life they do not understand. I cannot wait for her inevitable trad wife era. It's gonna suck. You want real music from women who know who they are? That's fair. You've had to listen about this for, probably once I edit it down, about 10 minutes already, and that's already too much. So, there are hundreds of female artists who have a more coherent take on any of these genres North is trying to pull off, from the scene queen herself, putting bimbo core on the map. Bambi Fugg, Mimi Barks, Delilah Bond, the amazing sisters of Alt Black era. Death by Romy, Elizabeth Rose, Poppy. Then there's really two, definitely two, I want to highlight in this video. This is Varna. She's a New Zealand based artist combining metal, hip hop, extreme vocals and a lot of hypersexuality along with a hell of a lot more. She doesn't come across as confused. She manages to hyper-focus her sound into a razor-sharp point that stabs you right in your love instrument, be that trumpet or drum. And she does not stop going until you reach that climax. This girl is damn good. And this is Dana Dentata, a Canadian artist who has the accolade of being the first ever solo woman signed by Roadrunner Records ever. That in itself is fucking amazing. Formerly of the all-women punk band Dentata, they themselves a full frontal assault on the senses. Dana stepped away from the punk scene after years of abuse and mistreatment and moved into the female empowerment rap scene. And all credit to her. Do what you love and do what is a message you want to speak to people about. All while keeping her shock rock and horribility roots. I got the word right in 12 takes there. To make something that is utterly fitting of the scene, but uniquely her own style. These women are something truly special and unique to be experienced live, and there is tons of footage of that out there. So I beg you, go hunt that down and go watch it. Don't go and listen to this Nepo baby. Instead, go and check out any of these female artists I've mentioned in this video. Please, that child does not need any more of your money. At this point, she needs a psychiatric review and possibly a kick in the head. I'm Rob. I have brick and mouth syndrome. Support real artists.